the person had a heart condition. So they will say, one doctor said he refuses to perform surgery because death is certain. If you're anything with medicine, may have heart problems, you don't do surgery. Unless you have a surgery in the heart, which still not good. But the doctor said he wouldn't take the risk, he's not doing it. Period. The other doctor said, because the person was dying slowly, the doctor said, well, I will only do it if the family signs a document to say, you don't blame me if she's dead. Well, it's a great risk that the person will die. Now the saints said that they were in the service with us on Friday night and heard that Yahweh said that it is well. The person went home to tell the siblings, don't worry, because they believe what they heard. It is well. I got news this morning that they went to the hospital and the doctor told them that the surgery went way smoother than he thought it would ever be. Like any ordinary normal surgery, nothing happened to the person. The person is absolutely fine because it is well. I praise Yahweh for that one word of encouragement and for the report that we got out of it, that it remains well. Amen. Amen. These sessions or these gatherings that we have keep getting better by the minute. I don't know what the next one will be like. Someone also said to me that the day sessions that we had were so refreshing, so encouraging, such a blessing that we can't wait for the other conference to happen. Who's saying amen? Amen. So the brother suggested that we have maybe Joshua made a central location, set days where we plan to meet at a central location. The saints will come down from the morning, we'll have meals and stuff prepared, and we can have these maybe 4 or 5 hour sessions together, and then we go back. So we look into that because I saw those morning sessions how much people really have to say, and how much saints really want to share with one another. Amen? Amen. I love how open we were and what came out of them. Amen. Bishop will stay with us today. I'm giving him a whole week notice. Next week he'll be speaking to us. Yeah? He's got a whole week to plan. If we can't have him again, he doesn't address us as a father. Supposed to have working back to the beast. I'm so glad that all of you are here along with girlfriend and the children. We are looking at Yohanan's second letter because we completed the first one last week. Are you hearing me in the back? Are you hearing me in the back? Yeah. Oh, go down there. We're looking at Yohanan's second letter. Very short letter, but extremely powerful. We're still talking about love, by the way, and love for each other, as Scripture dictates. Yeah. So the second letter from Yohanan to the elder, from the elder to the chosen lady and her children. There's only one chapter, as we call it. Are we all there? Amen. To the chosen lady and her children, whom I love in truth. And not only I, but also all who have come to know the truth. Because of the truth, which remains united in us, and will be with us for how long? Forever. The people of the area. The second letter of Abraham. It does not chapters to it. The truth is united or one with us. And how long does truth remain with us? Forever. I want to inform you this afternoon that as saints of Yahweh, we don't lose truth. We grow in it. Amen. We advance in truth. Amen. Anybody who sits beside you And next week, you see them back in error, they were never in the truth in the first place.
Amen. That's right.
Because you grow in the truth.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't lose the truth.
That's right.
Are we here?
Yes.
The truth will be with us forever. Because Messiah is the truth.
Amen.
And he promised that he will never leave us. So the truth will be with us forever. Grace, mercy, shalom will be with us from Yahweh the Father and from Yeshua the Messiah, the Son of the Father, in truth and in love. Verse 4. I was very happy when I found some of your children living in the truth, just as the Father commanded us. And now, dear lady, which she talked to the church, I'm requesting that we love who? Not as if they were a new command I'm writing you. For it is the one thing which we've had from the beginning. Moreover, love is this, that we should live according to his command.
Amen.
This is the command, as you people have heard from the beginning. Live by it. Love for each other is when we live according to what Yeshua the Messiah commands us to do.
That's right.
I am searching until today to find a command whereby you are to choose to remember him on a day that he did not die, called Good Friday. I haven't found it yet. I'm trying to find a command that says that whatever we choose to do, Yahweh accepts. Because after all, he rose. So today's Resurrection Sunday, persons are dressed in different churches with bright colors. Because it's Resurrection Sunday for them. And of course they have to bring the resurrection seed. But if we are to live according to Yahweh's commandment, then there has to be instruction and there has to be obedience of the instruction.
That's right.
There cannot be selection of instruction. Whatever Yeshua the Messiah commanded is what we have to do.
Amen.
We are commanded to remember him. For example, he said, when you eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, do this in remembrance of me. Where is Christmas in that equation?
Nowhere.
I will say to you until you get mad and will fight me. The church does not have the liberty to choose what it wants to do. It never did. The church is commanded to do what it's told. The moment you open people up to choosing what they want,
Confusion.
Yahweh doesn't rule people to do what they want. To rule means he gives you an instruction. And he watches how you obey it. Look at the other part. Thank you so much. The other part is, if you don't obey it, there are penalties applied. Thank you, my brother. So every church that chooses to do what they want to do in worship of some God, Yahweh will leave with them.
Yes.
Because his ways are just.
Amen. Amen.
Remember Israel, who said they want to bring the Ark of the Covenant back. But it must come back in such fine style. Not like Yahweh said. Put it on a new cart. It must look good. Don't let the priests, the Levites carry it on their shoulders. We want style. Because I could hear them back in the day they were in church today, like some people in churches now. My God is not better than somebody carrying on the shoulder. Put the ark on a new cart. Dress up the cart. Because whatever you do for God, got to be big. And Yahweh said, the ark of my covenant must always be carried on the shoulders of my priests. Nothing else. And as for carrying of the new car, it dropped in a hole. So it must have been somewhere in Georgetown. When the ark dropped in the pothole, it appeared to be falling. Let's talk about love this afternoon. And somebody who loved Yahweh's presence so much. See, I can't let this thing fall. His name is Uzzah. I dare not let the presence of my God fall. Uzzah was not a priest, but he had good intention.
Very good intention.
Uzzah supposed to be promoted to deacon Uzzah. Because you don't want the presence of the ark to fall, that's a good thing. So he reached out his hand to stop it. And in that instant, Yahweh slew him. How could love be so unfair? You kill me for trying to do something good for you? So Uzzah had perfect intentions, but he disobeyed the command. And Yahweh killed him. And you got these demons and protestants telling you that you could choose. Just teach error. Thank you so much for raising your hand. Hold on, everybody. You got to choice. Yes.
And the liberty to do that which you think will bring honor and glory to God.
I like that. Which you think?
Yes. And I call it, it's necessary for me to call the name of the broadcast wherever the statement being made. During the same season, Easter season as they would say, it was Christ is the answer. And the very honorable Dr. Bishop was saying that God always has a remnant who is serving in spirit and truth. He's looking at the specificity of the Passover and all that is up to the show. And he said, God always has a remnant who is serving in spirit and truth. Now, if I were next to him, my question would have been, and who is that remnant?
I love it. Who is, these guys speak their destruction, and I'm saying this seriously. They speak their destruction. If Yahweh has a people who will obey him, why aren't you obeying, calling it somebody said he should? Why aren't you obeying the fact that you cannot decide in your heart? And these guys are so dangerous, I can't get all the time to get me upset. Every time one of these preachers tell me, I know, but something needs to start boiling. You might see me in the news of punching on them one of these days. I hold back around enough. I begin to see how demonic these people's minds are. They tell you to your face, I know they didn't die fire. Who doesn't know that? But we choose to remember his death when the Catholics do. Now things aren't looking too good for the churches of the Jesus Church, because in South Africa they gathered to remember Jesus on a Friday, and the building roof fell and killed 13 of them so far. What a day to remember him when he killed you with the whole roof falling. In Sri Lanka they gathered to remember him at the time when he said he never died in the first place. And the Muslims came and killed 138 of them so far. Because Yahweh has begun to unleash his wrath against the wicked. You can't say you know something and choose to do something else. So with Uzzah, I'm asking the church if you would consider that to be a demonstration of love.
Yes.
Somebody tried to stop the ark from falling and Yahweh killed him. He didn't even say, now hold on, don't do that, stop. Don't do it again. Don't do it next time. I know you tried to do your best this time, but don't do it again, son. Did Yahweh do that?
No.
He slew this man instantaneously. So much so that David got mad. How could you kill a man who tried to help you? First of all, who could prop up a fallen God?
Oh, God.
If he's sovereign, he can't take care of his own Ark of the Covenant. David was mad because this seemed to be unfair. But Yahweh is sovereign. And sovereignty gives us commands. And he said, when you love me, you'll do exactly what I tell you to do.
That's right.
All right, let's come to the church now. If we love one another, how are we supposed to function in terms of instruction?
Follow it.
Only stubborn people don't like instruction.
Yeah. Amen. That's right.
And you can't be filled with Yahweh's Spirit and don't like instruction.
That's right.
For he chose you to obey. A saint in the kingdom grows by instruction.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
A rebel turns away from it.
Yes.
Rebellious people don't like to be told what to do. And some tell you straight up, I don't like people telling me what to do. When you people talk like that, mark them. I don't like people telling me what to do. But they come to submit.
Lord,
Saints in the kingdom, we have a mind that was given to us by Yahweh, and the mind is, I live to do what you tell me.
Amen.
I live to do what you say, and I love doing it. I get so much joy when I could look and say, Yahweh, this is what you say to do, I will do it.
Amen.
But here's what comes from obeying his instruction. Once you obey his instruction, they are a group of people who are assigned to hate you for doing it.
That's right. That's right, Apostle. Preach.
They will despise you.
Yes.
They'll call you stupid. Why must you follow all that instruction? Don't you know they get a big scripture now that where the Spirit of the Lord
There's liberty.
is liberty.
Liberty to obey.
Liberty to do what? Exactly. You are now free to obey him. Because when you were bound, you couldn't obey him. But liberty means I freed you to follow me.
That's right. That's right.
Not free to do what you want. You will be hated by many for obeying the truth.
Yes.
If you want to assess whether you are walking in the truth or not, please see if you are loved by all.
Yeah.
For if you're loved by all, including those in your household who don't believe in it, Yeshua said, woe unto you when all men love you and speak nicely about you. In your house, if they're unbelievers, they must be able to say to you, who you think you are.
Yes.
Why you always got to be so serious and so deep? See, that's a sign they tell you now. He didn't call for all of that. Once in a while can't hurt. And you must be able to stand and tell them flat-footed, it will never change.
That's right.
I am not compromising. I'm not changing my position. This is what I stand for. It is not changing. But change once, no. Because I've seen people who will encourage you and beg you to just compromise one time.
Yes.
And when you all fall out, they remember that one time. As if you did it every time.
Yes. Correct.
So don't slip. Obedience to his command means being despised by men.
Yes.
Don't be discouraged. Messiah said, rejoice when they insult you. For what? For my name's sake. It's a blessing. Let's go to verse 7. No. For many deceivers have gone out into the world. This is love. Seeking to advise the church how to operate. Saints, I'm here to remind you this afternoon that you are surrounded by deceptive people.
That's right.
The churches around the city, around this country, are filled with deceit.
Amen.
It is deceptive to tell somebody, I know the truth. But
Follow a line.
it's deceptive to tell the church, I know the time was food. It could never be money. But we choose to use money. and build an empire from what you know is not the truth. But as believers and as kingdom citizens, we are warned. Many deceivers have gone out into the world. People who do not acknowledge Yeshua, the Messiah, is coming as a human being. Now look at the trap of the devil, because it's deception. How many of you have ever heard the statement that said Jesus and Yeshua are the same person?
Yes.
Give me a hand. How many of you trying to convince somebody or tell them about the truth? I've heard them tell you that they're the same person. Watch this. It's the same person who came. You ever heard that statement?
Yes.
They're no different. No, they're not different.
Yeah.
But when you ask these same creatures, what is the name of the Messiah? They tell you Jesus is the only name for salvation. But the same person. If they say it means the name is equivalent, there's nothing greater than the other one. It means that you should be just as bold to use Yeshua.
Amen. Right. Amen. Right.
If it's the same person, then who did the Europeans present to us? You can't present a European and tell me he's the same Hebrew person.
No.
You cannot present Easter and say it's the same as Passover. Jesus is 100% connected to Christmas. Yeshua has nothing to do with it. So how is the same person? How could one of them love sodomites
Oh boy.
and have them preaching that he accepts them? And the other one says in Revelation 20 that, listen here, dogs, which is anti-man, can't come in my presence. How are you talking about the same person? He's schizophrenic?
No, he's not.
Is he bipolar?
No.
Yeshua knows what he stands for. Jesus can't figure it out yet.
That's right.
And I say with all seriousness, the Messiah, according to Scripture, is consistent.
That's right.
Prophets are rising now in this name with all kinds of foolishness.
Jesus is involved in the body.
What T.D. Jakes said.
He's a package. Brother.
T.D. Jakes was asked about the Jesus person. He said, Jesus is the product. And we have to market the product right. Whoever saw Yeshua in the Bible. He surely was telling the truth. He's honest. But Yeshua, our Messiah, is not a product. He's a prince. The Prince of Shalom. He is a ruler. He was given authority by Yahweh. And he said, deceivers have gone out into the world. Oh, he said something else too. He said the people will believe in another name. He said it plainly. Because another name was divided by man. And once man developed it, the man will like it. It feels nice. Kirk Franklin was asked, where does God stand on homosexuality? Since it's Jesus singing, tell us where he stands. You know what Kirk said? I can't tell you, I didn't write the Bible. These are inspired singers who are now saying, I am not able to tell you what God thinks of homosexuality. The other one, I can't remember his name and his wife, very popular mega preacher, said, listen here. Not really another one, just as big as Jewel. He said, here what happened. The Bible is an ancient book. He was talking to Oprah Winfrey now. And this ancient book is against homosexuality. But as a church, we must be prepared to keep up with what's modern. You know, we just told Oprah.
Yep. Compromise.
Because love for them is, let us see how well we can function in deception. They know the truth. Oh, you're afraid of somebody, you have to bring you home to Guyana then. When we went to the street to tell this country this isn't right. You can't have sodomy in this country and they're coming down the road of, oh, remove the laws. This can't be right. The church people said that we shouldn't do it. That's not love. In Guyana. I live to see the day that church people in Guyana say, you wrong for telling sodomites they're wrong. It gets better. Some preachers said they're not coming to walk with us because we quoted from the Psalm, from the Bible now, that says Yahweh hates the wicked. Bernice told me to my face, that ain't right. You can't win them if you tell them Yahweh hates the wicked. So I said, what did he say? What did Yahweh say? My heart got broken when she told me that she needs to be them big boys, as you call them. And she told them, would y'all come and join Apostle Nigel London? This is a good thing we're doing. We have to do this because we see where the government is turning. They told her, we will only come if he does not say that God hates the wicked.
And he said that.
That's what these demons, and y'all tell me must not be nice to them? No. Kill me first then, because I'm even nice to one of them. I refuse to smile in the face of those devils who could do what they're doing. And these are the same ones who tell you, God has commands. God is true. Which God? Because Yahweh said, I hate the soul that desires to do evil. Bottom line. Can you believe that is why they didn't come to join us on the streets of Georgetown? Because your leader said to her, tell them. Because she said, what are you going to decide to do? I said, what I decide to do? I said, if it's 5 of us who have to walk and say Yahweh hates the wicked, let them stay home. I will not change this. I'm not changing this to attract a crowd. Because broad is the road that leads to destruction. And a whole lot of them are on it. But narrow and restricting is the way that leads to life, and a few could find it.
A few mean plenty.
Oh.
Yes, Apostle, the day before the gate, like parade. Then they were hustling.
Yes. And they had a meeting. And who showed up in the meeting? Sodomite in charge. And sat in the presence. And not one of them got him out. Yes, brother.
These people seem to think that when the scripture speaks about love, is us getting along with the world. But our getting along is with each other, not the world.
Man, this thing is in black and white. It's straightforward. You must love each other. I was happy when I heard that you love one another. You know why? Because if I hear you love the world, you got a problem.
Yes.
Let me see. So Daddy like to quote the scripture I love. And I never hear my father talk about this. I know he's sorry. Beloved, let us
Love one.
love who?
One another.
Who's one another?
Saints.
You sure?
Yes.
Say the church tell you must love everybody. Is everybody one of you?
No.
All right, preacher, since you're like, look at me talk foolishness. If one another is everybody, why do you preach?
That's right.
Because everybody's saved.
Love
Or are you
one.
equating yourself to the world?
Love
You
not
equal to the world?
Love not the world.
Daddy said it from scripture. Beloved, let us
Love.
love each other. For love is from Yahweh. What the next thing now? And everybody who loves is born from Yahweh and knows Yahweh. Hold on a second here. Are you telling me that the vile sinner knows Yahweh?
No.
Then why are you presenting him to them? You can't present somebody to me I already know. He who is born of Yahweh has life eternal. Does a sinner have eternal life in him?
No.
So how we can say that all of us are the same person?
And I must love them.
Love is from Yahweh, saints. Oh. Are you born of Yahweh?
Yes.
So are you still defined as a wicked person?
No.
Okay then. So let's love everybody.
Shut up. I can't love like Yahweh.
Man, somebody told me that David was under the law. That's why he said, Yahweh, I hate those who hate you. He said, but we're not under the law, we're under grace. And grace now says, Yahweh, I love those who hate you. I said, God, show me from the book. Because in the new covenant it said, don't you know that if an enemy of your father is your enemy too?
Yeah.
You can't love the son and hate the puppy. But you see, I'm beginning to understand why these churches are so eager to love the world. Because you will always love your own. You can't love what you're not. March Day, they make it a float, a costume to go among their own. And be comfortable in it. March night, they have to have some concert. Because after all, on this particular day, we all have to celebrate. Just play different music. We have been chosen to be different.
Amen. Amen, Apostle.
Being weird is a blessing.
Yes.
Let them call you crazy and weird and strange. That's what you are. You're peculiar. You're funny. Because after all, you don't fit into places where other people do. You stand out where others fit in. That's what a saying does. So when you walk into your office, or if you're in school and they have Bible club or everything, by the time you open step in the door, oh Lord, here comes man correction. That's what you're supposed to be. By the time you're in the door, they must say, oh Lord, here he comes again. I know you're going to tell me something strange this afternoon. That's a blessing. They must know that you're different. Yes, Sister John. The seminary.
The seminary.
Right.
You don't have to go study for foolishness because one person I was talking to, he tell me he studied the Bible and it tell him that he could call Yeshua, Jesus. And I can't let them come my tongue tying out.
In the Bible, he studied that.
Yes, in Bible school he studied that, and so yes, he know that is Yahweh, but he still could call him Jesus because he's living in an English world and he's not Hebrew. And a whole lot of things I ask you, say if you're going to call pizza, well, you know what I mean? I said Marriott, you know what I mean? I said, but you could call it though, and you still say you don't call it Yeshua, you don't call it Jesus. So we don't have to go study that. We get it from him direct,
Hallelujah.
and he got us, not foolishness. And
Right.
I'm grateful.
Bless you, sis. Bless you. Across the world, these devils have the same excuses because the Spirit leads them. I don't speak Hebrew is the first thing they're going to tell you. Whenever you see the Messiah is Yeshua, the first thing they tell you is, I don't talk Hebrew. Oh. Granted. So what do you shout all the time in church? Hallelujah! Hallelujah! That's what? Lord, you the rose of Sharon. Sharon is what? There was a judge of Israel, and he was comfort. Her name was Deborah. Deborah is what? I don't speak Hebrew, but I will name my child Deborah. My wife's name is Deborah, but I don't speak Hebrew. So we call her in English then. When you get a pretty little girl and a nice beautiful baby, her name is Shekinah. For I see the glory in her. That's what language.
All of them must be going to Shekinah.
What's in English for Shekinah? Oh. But like Brother Junior said, you could read it in Daniel. Nebuchadnezzar. You say how long the one is? Nebuchadnezzar. That's not Hebrew. That's from Babel. These guys should say all that. But when you say the Messiah is Yeshua, I don't talk Hebrew.
And of course, the God is different. These different levels of praise. Shabbat.
Yeah, oh, they teach you about praise in music class. They're different, the 7 types of praise. Shabbat, Hallel, Torah, all that. Torah, and this and all that. But when it comes to what is the Messiah's name, I don't know what we do.
So they say Shalom.
And the best for me is when he started talking tongues, so I asked the preacher and I said, you can't forgive me. You can't say Yeshua. You can say all that. You can say all that, but you can't say one word Yeshua. These people have special degrees of devil. They're not ordinary wicked. So I'm telling you from the scripture, everybody who does not acknowledge that Yeshua came as a human being. You would say, well, Jesus came as a human being. When? To refuse to acknowledge the name given to him means you don't believe he came in as a person. You can't believe that Yeshua came or call him something else.
Right?
Every person born in Yeshua by culture has to have a name.
Yes. Yeah.
All. What was this? I will never say that Yeshua and Jesus are the same because they can't be the same. I've lived to see that they're not the same. The spirit is different.
Yes. Pastor kissing God in the congregation.
See?
In the name of Jesus, Apostle.
What doesn't go in the name of Jesus nowadays? Yes, God's good.
No, you right.
What did you do? Hold on 1 second, please. Look up Hillary.
I just showed my sister on Facebook here, sir. They're having a Jesus picture in the sky and an angel Jesus alongside of him.
Oh.
On Facebook.
Because he's multicultural. Deception is getting worse by the second night. Those of you who all know Kanye West is, but Kanye never got church on Sunday. Kanye West. Yeah, there's a song that the CD is doing 7 days, I think it is, of music. And he's singing. And he's singing unto the Lord and Jesus. Because his name is Yezi. And do you know the church folk are enjoying it?
Yes, they are.
I said that's God. Let's go deeper into the text. He says, such a person is a deceiver and an anti-Messiah. They call me the Antichrist and I say the same thing as Yeshua. What verse 8? Watch yourselves so that you would not lose what you've worked for, but will receive your full reward. Everyone who goes ahead and does not remain true to what the Messiah has taught, boy, this gets serious now, does not have Yahweh. If you don't remain true to what Messiah taught you, he said you don't have the Father. Look at this. Those who remain true to his teachings have both the Father. All right, we're going on the love corner now. This is a dangerous man in the road right here now. Verse 10. Who got a Bible? If someone comes to you and does not
bring this teaching,
come to me,
don't welcome him into your home. Don't even say shalom.
Oh, wait a second here, man. We talking love. Do you see an instruction here, a command?
Yes.
That says, if you're not teaching what is said to you from an apostle here, don't entertain the person.
No.
Do you see that here?
Yes.
They don't be there in your house.
No. Amen. Don't even breathe there.
I'm about to make some serious decisions because I'm doing that. Sister Anna, I'm going to put it back. I know some of y'all say, why did I come to read this today?
Apostle,
Yes.
that portion of scripture. As you started speaking earlier, I thought I got a boldness that I needed. I have somebody in my life.
Wow.
That is a Christian. She is an intercessor and all of that. And she's very close in family. So on every occasion and when everything happens, she wants to be the center of everything, and she always prays in the name of Jesus. I spoke to this individual more than one time, explaining to her my belief, what I think about it, and all of that. And this individual will still insist, after knowing all of that, she should always present herself, stop everything, and demand or put herself in front of everything and pray in the name of Jesus. But I got boldness today that the next time she shows up, pray in the name of Jesus, I will tell her, stop it. Do not pray in that name in my house, or you go home and pray. If you really need to pray, go home and pray that. Don't pray here, don't pray for me. Don't do it anymore.
Hallelujah! The boldness is upon you, y'all. No, when I give you what the text said, I told you already got some decisions to make today now. Because this said, plain, black and white. Don't welcome them into your house. Amen. What's the next part? Don't even say shalom or hello. Amen. In other words, your current Mr. Love is telling them, don't even greet these people. They're not worthy of a good morning from you.
That's right. Amen. Amen. If you greet them, also the next verse.
Hold on. You go to the next verse in a second now. Go in the next verse yet.
This got serious race.
Saints. You see, I continue to have some challenges with church people. Maybe some of y'all in here. Who believe in all your heart that you can be more loving than Yahweh himself. I keep telling you all that. The day you prove to me that you have a heart that is softer than Yahweh's heart, I don't trust you. The day you start talking in my ears as if I must compromise to accept this one family member because after all, he's not bad. After you read this here, my family, what you say family, relatives who are in the line, I tell you all straight up. The day you want to oppose what I say, you got in the truth, you're not coming to my house.
That's right.
And they know I mean it with all my heart. You see, I don't mind being called mean for the truth.
Amen.
Because my children will know that Daddy stood for something. At least they must know that part. That this man here stood for something. He made me see that even Cousin Buku can't come in the house. And I'm so mean this afternoon with this right here. From the time you hit my, I don't care if you travel from Beckwith, from Mozambique. When you hit my gate, I ask you straight up, you change your mind yet?
First question.
Let's address the first part. No. I still believe I call him Jesus, you're not coming in my yard. Find somewhere else to go. You're not welcome in my house.
God, you know the truth.
Yes, brother.
Apostle, I was invited, me and the boys, to a Thanksgiving. Tuesday is my mother's birthday. But at the time I told her that we'll see. But when I get out there, when I get home, I have to call her. Because even though I have told her about the name Yeshua, and sat with her and showed her why it cannot be Jesus, she still going on to Yeshua. So she still going on to Jesus, right? So I will not go with any celebration where you try to mock Yahweh. He cannot be mocked, and my children shall not go either.
Speak, Daddy. Nobody, you're in trouble now. But you don't go neither. You say, thumbs up. I love these boys, boy. No, you got to stand for something, man.
That's it.
If you want to go, you got to stay. I'm making some decisions in my heart. Believe me, I tell you this.
My mind made up.
Hallelujah. Sister Adam made up. This text, hard bad. This is what we call cold hard truth.
It's a hard
Apostle, my husband wanted to have a Thanksgiving service. So I said, you want to have a Thanksgiving service? My people believe in Yeshua, and your people believe in Jesus. I don't know if we can have a Thanksgiving service because it will be good. And I won't be a part of it if it's Jesus. People
Right.
understand.
Man, draw the line, man. I praise Yahweh for you all. I told you, narrow is the road, and restricting is the path.
Yes.
You will always have family members who try their best to make you understand it is not serious.
Come on.
Yes, it's there.
Apostle, my daughter is 16 years old.
Uh-huh.
And not too long ago, she had a terrible headache at school. And
Right.
since she has learned truth, you can't come around her with nonsense.
Uh-oh.
So she was in a lot of pain, and her IT teacher said that she's we call her Jesus freak. She's one of those. And she came to lay hands on Clarissa Trisha Banwari.
Uh-oh.
And she said, you're not going to pray for me in that name. And that was it.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow. 60 years old. There's a generation arising. I praise Yahweh. You only come to them with no foolishness. And I don't rebuke them for doing it. I applaud them. Good job, baby. Keep doing it. Because they can't fail you. CX, you don't ready for religion. They can fail in class. They can't fail when the exam comes. Yes, ma'am. Jeremy's my boy. He don't play.
He doesn't play at all.
No.
Every time she rises up.
No.
We don't know that person. Who is that person?
There's a generation that has been feeling secure that you will rise and proclaim your Messiah with such venom. You think we bad? Wait for them grow up. Because they got time to reason.
I just want to ask you one question.
Yes.
That text that you're reading, can you find it in any other Bible?
No, yeah, man, I find all across the board. That one right here. If someone comes to you and doesn't bring this teaching, watch it. So they have that apostolic doctrine coming to you now. What is it? Yeshua is the Messiah. He came, not Jesus came. Yeshua came. His name never changed. Next he said, and anybody saying anything else is anti-Messiah. So they said, when they come to you to teaching that, let yourself know you're not going to come in my house. I am going to make some decisions, I tell you all. As I live to know Jesus person. Round me pagan.
Them Jesus preachers, they're blind.
You're coming in my house.
Yes.
But Apostle, this is taking us really deep.
Oh, we're going deep here.
But now, even as we are, sometimes, we try to accommodate.
Right.
And we try to make it nice, but this here, around the line.
We're moving on.
Favor, your hand is up. Oh no, Favor will talk today, but I can hear my girl talk this afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My pastor is here. He was sick, really, and my grandmother had wanted someone to come and pray for him. So they had invited two pastors. One of them come to Sunday, and he was anointed to be honest, and was praying in tongues. So I stopped him, and I said, if you pray in tongues, we can't understand what you're saying. I can't understand what you're saying. And after he finished praying, my grandmother said to me, why do you want to do that? I said, because I can't understand. I was being honest with him, but I can't understand. I asked him to pray for that. I said, no, we already invited two Jesus persons, and I wouldn't call upon the way to stand.
Wow.
And so when Daddy passed away, she said that I was ungrateful. And I am not a good daughter, and I'm not her granddaughter, and all of that. And before I went to conference, it was kind of weighing me down. And Friday session, I was telling Brother Elton yesterday, it really moved me because even though my father was there, it was like he wasn't there.
Wow. Favor, bless you. Thank you so much. Listen, church. There's a strength and a boldness that's upon the other saints. They can't leave. Because you're hoping that you could turn the corner and say, well, it isn't bad. It is that bad. If you come to me with anything else, I'm not greeting you, I'm talking to you.
Amen.
You don't have a conversation to have. Let me go to the other person and watch this. Verse 11, Brother Terence, you ready for this one? Because you can see what's my struggle now. For the person who says, Shalom, hey, brothers, and he says, share to him, to that person coming the wrong word, shares in his evil deeds. You want to read them still? You're going to say you're equally wicked if you want to read somebody who's against your Savior. So how I love everybody. If I love everybody, how can I not welcome you in my house. I beg you shalom. That's love. The book said, don't bring him in your house. Because if you even say shalom to them, you are equally wicked.
Yes.
Marianne is up. Marianne is up. Sister Mary, we're going to the back. Lord, y'all get me this afternoon now. Shamari right here.
Well, this one is hurting me because I am very friendly and I have a lot of friends. And I talk to some of them about things and they, nothing more me or whatever.
Right.
Now I'm hearing this and, it's hurting because I have because I'm trying to figure out what I could do right now. I don't like this dropping. I don't know. That's how I am.
Right.
I just don't like this shunning people and so on. Even though that's what it just said.
What it just said is exactly what you do. You have to be mean to them about it. You just draw the line. As I told you, you go to them and listen, I saw the scripture. My daddy said for the book. And you pull up the Bible on your phone and say, see what it said right here? So if you desire for us to be friends, you're crossing yourself. Because I'm coming over there with you.
That's right.
And Yahweh shall show you, baby, who is really your friend. Because you can't be friends with a wicked person who hates your God. Yes, teach.
On the heels of what Shemaria asked, I know there may be other persons who may be having the same questions crossing their mind. There's some people we do not know who will be saved, who won't be saved. We just don't know at this moment. Right. Not the truth. And I guess it's, like I said, on the heels of what Shemaria asked. So, those persons, like I said, you don't know. You can sow the seed, and 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, that person comes to the knowledge or embrace the truth. Because I know persons I asked that before. Christmas, with voting, with even one friend of mine, his name was Samuel.
Right.
I went to find him, this Shemaria said, Samuel is not a Hebrew name, my name is Shemuel. Took the people and then after the guy. Right. Now look at me today. Maybe 5-10 years after. So what happens if we put aside potential persons who can come to the knowledge of the truth by interacting with us?
Very good question. Because the book is saying what happens. I tell you what happens. 1 second before anybody make a point, because it's very valid. A teacher Aaron's thought is provoking in that, okay, you don't know whether this person will be saved. So if I walk away from them, they will never know. No, they will know. They will. Because when they come to the truth, it's not because of you. But watch this. They'll recognize that, oh, now that I'm in the truth, this is how I'm supposed to stand. So whenever they come to the truth, they're coming knowing that this truth is hardcore. I have to stand in it, there's no other way around it. But if you pamper them or stay with them in error, Yahweh said, they're not the problem anymore. You are. Because they're the ones who, listen to the text carefully. If someone comes to you and doesn't bring the teaching, it means they're coming to talk to you about something. They're coming to express what they believe. But it's not the truth. Whenever you encounter people like that, there's a spirit speaking through them. They're bringing a discussion to you. Do you really believe the Messiah has only one name? Why can't he have more than one? In the man. Who's talking to them? It can't be Yahweh. So when you turn away from such, there's not somebody who doesn't know the truth or trying to figure it out. There's somebody who's coming to you with another thing to say.
That's why Apostle cannot entertain the Lord.
Not me. They ain't coming in my house. Yes, that's how I go down back then. 1 second. You're trying to figure out the back who should talk first. At some point you get to everybody. Come, let's do it.
What that brings to mind is that some of it is about acquaintance, I guess, and if it's a friend. If it's somebody you work with on a daily basis and you just go to work, you say hi, good morning, you have cordial conversations,
right.
How you pass this story, that is it. In terms of if it's a friend or somebody that you sit down and I think that's another distinction that can be made by what we're discussing.
Very true, because remember, the scripture says don't bring them in your house. Your job is not the house. You control your home. When they want to be entertained in the house, it's a different story. If you have to be in a job, that's a job. That's secular business, ready to season what season. But once it comes to my space, you're not in it. Amen? Yes, Brother Jimmy.
What amazes me, Pastor, the Indians and everybody, the story, this day today, we call Easter and one of the Friday. Do you think that they would put on their God or change their attitude to serve the God who the people celebrating today?
No. And he's one of their God. Jesus, you got a God named Jesus too. Yes.
Apostle, you ever know that somebody tell you, okay, you speak the truth. I want you to answer this question truthfully because I know you're going to tell me the truth. And when you finish telling them the truth, they get mad with you, you become the enemy.
Oh, certainly so. Definitely.
But right now, I'm being honest, I don't have no friend more than my brothers and sisters inside me.
That's all you need.
Everybody who I thought were my friend, from the time I start telling them about Yeshua, and then we get around with when the people say, this thing here so went last year.
Right.
When the man said no or yes or something like that.
Charandas.
Yes. Because I tell them, I said, my apostle don't prophesy this thing a long time. And if this is what happened, I said, this is it. Oh, you jumping too high, you want to come down low. And I say, hear this thing, I now know who is my friend. I'm going to walk.
Right.
Bye-bye.
There
So
you go.
really not nobody right now. Even them in my house are telling them straight up like it is.
Tell it like it
If I'm
is.
going up to this man, my granddaughter worshiping and she thinking with Jesus, I say, hey, stop. I said, not Jesus, no. I can never change it. All right, Yeshua. I said, no, remember, it's Yeshua.
Right.
So I just catch it, just now, and I tell you, if you want to be your granny, Yeshua, not Jesus.
Take a stand, y'all. Sister Melanie. You have to take a stand. You must. Yes.
I was meant to speak young Jehovah's Witness lady the other day. I decided to entertain her in a home. That's what I usually do. But sometimes some of them is so soft because they don't really fight you. Right? So I said, okay, I use the opportunity to declare Yahweh name and Yeshua name.
Right.
Because they don't fight. But she was trying to explain to me that it's not everybody to take the master or the bread and wine. It was only given to the apostles.
Right.
Right? So I was rapping with her and I was declaring the names. And she was saying, oh, it's okay, you can use the name Yahweh, you can use Yeshua too. I said, not two, it's only one. It's not two. Right? But she wasn't fighting me and I was declaring them and she was very receptive and listening. So I'm wondering, if you meet people who don't fight you and you can rap with them and declare the name, if it's wrong.
What did she do after you finished rapping with Mary? Did she say you can tell the truth? I accept what you said? I know how much of a witness.
She didn't really discuss the name. She kind of really get to the point about the master. But she was saying, it's okay for me to use the name. And she was saying Yahweh and Yeshua. But she didn't really accept it for herself.
Thank you.
But she was declaring this kind of explaining.
I get what you're saying. What I'm saying to you, it is not that you're going to just shut people off point blank. When you engage them in conversation, and you recognize, or it says anybody who comes to you, if they come into me with something different, and I say stop, this is not so, you still want to proceed with your foolishness, that's it for me. My wife, one second, brother. So then and I have some discussions, and she realizes now probably why I do what I do. There's some people from the time you type one word to me on Facebook and they're over here. They not tell me anything else. And lately I've begun to do something to prove what I'm saying to help some other people because some other folk feel, why apostles got me so hard? So I talk to some folk until they start cussing. They start with Jesus, they start decent. And then you see another side of them come. Because from the beginning I know they're wicked. Just talk long enough so they'll show you exactly who they are. Once Yahweh, and I'm telling you all this, and I die with this in my spirit. Once you see Yahweh tells me, you wicked, none of y'all can make me think the person is good. I don't have to talk to them. Because he makes me know this is not my child. Once he tells me that I'm talking to you, that's it. You're not my brother. I told people point back to the face, you are not my brother. Don't tell me brother, I'm not brother to you. You have your father the devil. When I tell them that, they show me the pies. Yes, brother.
There was this book I read years ago about
the book entitled The Death of a Guru. Where this young pandit in training was being trained by an old guru. And he instructed him, he says, if you call on all the deities and they fail, you can also call on Jesus. He will answer your prayer. So Lord received the knowledge. Why didn't he tell the young pandit you could call in the name of Yeshua? Why did he say Jesus?
That's what they got.
So it means Jesus is numbered among the ranks of the deities?
Yes, sir. No, this is in all seriousness, I'm telling you, Jesus in the Hindu culture is one of. Not Yeshua. Jesus. Brother Terry. Then Deacon Joseph. Oh.
I guess it's said busy for. No, I'm just looking at this text. They say that if they come teaching the non-doctrine.
Right.
11, 10.
The same text? If it does not bring this doctrine,
right,
which is to be disloyal to Yeshua, do not accept them, do not receive them. Now, I kind of spin it to, for example, the Hindu. Would the Hindu accept you into their house to go preach Yeshua?
Wow.
Why would we accept someone coming being disloyal to Yeshua, rejecting him, and coming to your house and you obey him?
Wow. Wow. I don't think that come pretty before I'm giving this movie.
I don't like to have this guy said this one thing.
Yes.
Let's say, my dad had an indication. So this woman come to me, she was like, you talking, and she said, God don't always answer your prayers most of the time to guys, right? So I told her and said, indeed, don't answer all our prayers because if you think this is best for me and I'm praying for something else, you won't answer it.
Right.
So she said, I told her, I said, I didn't come to church with me. So it's not music class. I told her, I said, he gets shiny hair, right? And he's a preacher. She was like, hold on. He just talk harsh. I turned, I said, no, it's not go say, I know you too. So she said, I'm coming to church with you. I said, why? Because I'm harsh. You always just rude them people. I turned, I said, most of the time it's the truth that is harsh. Anything that comes to you nice is be the light. So I stopped talking, she after. So I walk in, I ain't saying nothing. Every day I see she, I see she. She should stop me. It's why you talking to me, right? So I feel sorry that talking about to the woman, right? Mind you, every time it's Sunday, you're going to church, you're going to the church, the mom preach you. I say you left me alone. I can believe what I want to believe, right? And we're going back on them to the Sunday, right? So I feel like this scripture for sure. Show it, right? And another thing too, well, I grew up in church, and my grandma, she's preached. So since I know that his name is Yeshua, right? Every time someone comes to me about Jesus, I would be like, I would feel like I don't need you to pray for me. So this one day I go home. Every time we go home, she would always call me and pray. So I go around and do nothing. See, because we want she asked me to pray for me, right? So eventually she's like, oh, but then I pray for you, you're the only one. So I said, oh God, I know I know. So now that I know it, I'm going to shoot over the scripture and I collect it. Yes, tell shit. Why you shit rich?
God bless it. Bless you.
Apostle.
Yes.
This scripture is really making a distinction in terms of this is someone coming.
Right.
This is not the sinful man out on the road.
Correct.
Who you will deal with, who you can deal with. This is someone coming to preach a perverted gospel.
Right.
And it's important that saints understand this distinction, that this is someone coming to preach. Although they know what you stand for, they still coming with this perverted gospel. In your home, there should not be entertainment.
No.
There shouldn't be entertainment.
And I thank you for reminding us of the distinction. That's why I said to you, it says, if someone comes to you, bring in. Don't bring this teaching. Because you see, why did he talk about the home? In those days, they didn't have church building. So they gather as saints and encourage one another in their houses. So imagine somebody coming to my house to encourage me. in error. And Deacon Joseph presented it so perfectly. Would a Hindu take in his house and teach him something different? Knowing that you come to church, Muslim worse.
The Jehovah's Witness too?
And I'm saying to you, the Jehovah's Witness tell you, a Jehovah's Witness told me one day, we were talking. And back then I brought him in the house, way back. And he was talking to me and he was trying to convince me or he won't convince me. And I say, all right, name that. You tell me that the Holy Spirit is a force. Because let him talk all he want to talk. And then we get up to the part where I put him over my house. The young man said, yes, he's God's active force. I said, boy, I know physics because I have to do physics in college. Force is the push or the pull on any object. I said, are you saying the Holy Spirit is push or pull? He said, not really. I said, well, tell me what he is then. He says God active force. I said, force is a push or a pull on an object. I went to the one, I said, that's a push. Is Holy Spirit this thing? He said, no. I said, what is he? God active force. So when I start changing colors, say what happened to you now? You know the truth. But you're unprepared to shift it because of this fellow in this house that you're here. She said, here, you have some good points. And I was like, invite you. Come to the fellowship hall, the Kingdom Hall, and let's have these healthy discussions. I said, no problem. Because I know what it stands for now. I said, no problem. So you can first ask mine. I said, but what I'd like to do is, you come fellowship with me as well. He gonna tell me in my house. No, we're not permitted to interact with other people. I said, get out of here, out of my house. Come out. You could come and sit and try to tell me come to where you are, but you can't come to where I am. What make your place better than my own? Come out to my house. Because you're showing me that, listen here, you are not good enough. But I've come and talk to you about the end, and about death, and about all kinds of stuff. But I'm saying, even now, I have drawn the line. They've marked their house in Eccles. They don't come. From one interaction, then they don't come back. You see, because of me, when the little chickens come to talk, I say, you don't talk, stop, you stop, you stop, you stop. Where is the elder? Bring it. I want to talk to you. I'll bring the one in charge. And they call brother, elder, wherever his name shows up at the gate. Linden, same thing. I said to him, you have the New World Translation. Yes, it's the New World. I said, who translates from English to English? Let's start with that one. It's an upgrade from King James that said, who translates from English to English? Secondly, what is the name of the Messiah? Because I asked you straight up now. What name? His name is Jesus. I said, his name is Jesus. Are you named Jehovah's Witness? Now let's have the conversation. How you call him Jesus? And just like Sister Michelle was asking, what did they end by saying, Sister Melody? Because they had enough to tell me, it's alright, we understand that he's Yeshua. You understand? So why call him something different? They don't come on my house. Another son asked him, do you know how you began as Jehovah's Witness?
Oh boy.
You always ask him a question.
Oh boy.
How did you begin? Have you ever heard about John T. Russell? So once I started asking about the history, they didn't have conversation with me anymore. But as a people of Yahweh, we have the instruction here before us now. What we do with it?
Obey it.
Which one of us is qualified to entertain who Yahweh says should not?
None. Or not of Yahweh.
But love in the church says, you don't do that to people. You can't be impolite.
Apostle, if I can reject my own son, what come from me? Don't tell me that me can't tell a man hit the road.
Thank you, sir.
Because me son got to hit the road, you got to hit the road. And everybody who follow hit the road. This ain't got nicety in it.
No, saints. We have a commandment as to how we deal with one another.
Yep.
And we have a command as to how we deal with those on the outside who want to come with foolishness. Pastor went to the back and said, what are you going to? Let me tell you what Shaul said to end this discussion today. Shaul said, if anybody, hear this straight statement, comes to teach you something else that we, the apostles, didn't say, hear this. Take that person and set him aside for destruction. It says, let him be accursed. That's what it means. He must be positioned in a place whereby destruction is your portion. Don't come around me. As long as your brother and your sister is saying what is true and what is the true doctrine to the church, you cannot treat them as if they came with another doctrine. Our love for one another is based on what are we saying? What do we believe? If we make the same profession from our mouth, then we are the same people. We can't treat one another as if they're outside when they're inside talking the truth and living the truth. Amen. Amen. Yes, Pastor Glenn.
Apostle, I believe, and please correct me, if you are walking in truth, living the truth, people around you who are living around you, living a lie and deception, they are the ones who will become uncomfortable. This is what I will say at this time, because I am living in a home with a Jehovah's Witness. And I know every time when I'm at home, it's uncomfortable. But I thank Yahweh for that.
Right. Bless you. They have to be uncomfortable.
Yes.
Because you tread on some places where they don't like. I don't have to say anything to some of them. You just get up and live and they're mad. Just walk in the room and they're upset.
Man, when the mother comes, because she is an elder, she tried to speak, and I just gave her the eye, the scripture with the eye, and I in my bedroom, and she gone in hers.
I hope all of you in this room, and those on Facebook, heard clearly how to handle those coming to you with any different thought. Because there's some folk who, when you leave here, they're texting you. Or they call you to try to get you to compromise and accept something different from what you heard today. Sister Andrew Nahan is on this one. We can't take that risk. Church, you cannot be more loving than love yourself.
That's right.
Mr. Ann.
Just want to get it clear.
Yes.
The night is near.
Right.
A lot of people come. Well, I always declare in Yeshua. But then it has some that you will be talking to and they will still say Jesus. Mm-hmm. I just tell them not Jesus, Yeshua.
Right.
I want to know, should I stop entertaining them when they come at business? And if they continue after hearing the truth, and then they come and they continue and want to carry on at Jesus.
You should not entertain them, you should do the hair. Because they come to do your hair. Business to me, I think I'd be a good businessman, because I'm a hardcore businessman. I don't play with business at all. You want to do business, we do business here. Me and the council town. Child, I do your hair. Because you know me, when I believe, we ain't going to waste time. But I know sometimes when the hours go by, I have to talk because they take long to do everything. But bottom line is, we have this discussion. If you finish with the hair, you're done with the hair. And they come back tomorrow. They have to hear them anymore. And they show up at your house and say, I want to continue the conversation from yesterday. Because I've been searching some stuff and I know Jesus' name, you're not coming to my yard.
Because it's not a child that is 2 more years Sunday evening, school on Monday.
Put my straight on. Right.
She used to come and do her hair, a little girl, and then suddenly she started crying, she didn't want to stay.
Then she called with the mother, and the mother leaving her, she wanted to go back. So the mother had to end up coming. So while the mother was there, I was talk to her about the shoe and tell her that this is the demon. Then she said to me, you know, I hear my child God in Yahweh and Yeshua. So one day he came and he bring the child. So I said, man, I hear you as a Yahweh and Yeshua. Why? He said, man, I do some research and, you know, and understand and know that that is the name. And this child from then on, every Sunday, is miserable to come until somebody stays home. Well, the mother started to drift away and send the child with the father. So whenever he comes, we have strictly Yeshua and Yahweh conversation.
Yes, Yahweh.
Yes. So I was wondering why I'm in the area, but then now I'm seeing. Yesterday evening, I had a young lady across the road who came, and I was talking to her about Yeshua, and she said she believed what I'm saying. She was telling me she goes to deliverance service on Saturday. And if she was going here last night, she would have asked them if they know what Yeshua. Right? But then she was sitting and she was saying that she was being uncomfortable when she goes. How she would see things going on. She said if the pastor give a word, God has a word for somebody in the congregation. He never have a word for the stranger. He always have a word.
Somebody knows.
She recognized that.
Wow.
Always have a word for the ones that in between.
Right.
The familiar ones. Right? And she said from the time the word comes, or if the Holy Ghost is moving, she said, if he only said the Holy Ghost moving or whatever, everybody starts fall down. She said she's still yet to feel what they're feeling.
Wow.
You know, so she wanted to know what is all of this.
Right.
I'm telling her, I said, you're in the wrong place. So that is why you were feeling uncomfortable.
Hallelujah.
So I was explaining to her, so trust Yahweh someday that she will show up.
In His time and by His will. Thank you so
I just
much.
want to clear up that.
But I hope it's clarified.
The can't turn me mind.
No. Don't turn your mind. You're standing for the
I would put them out.
See?
I would put them out.
It's about standing on principle. Elijah's hand is up. It's about standing on principle. That's why I began by Yahweh's wisdom here now. You get it straight from the book. You have a command. Your obedience demonstrates your love.
Amen.
Do you believe what He said? Yes, Elijah.
And here you are in and then you go and
Carry it really good. Don't think like it.
you went on the road,
Right.
you went on the road, and she stopped me, and I go to her, and she telling me about Jesus. So I say, no, his name is not Jesus, his name is Yeshua. She said, she knows. And God, he get off me. And then she showed a video. But when she showed me the video, I smiled because I know it is not Jesus.
Right.
So I smiled. And she gave me a paper. She gave me a paper for a read. I said, no, me want to let no people. But when I leave her, she still give me a paper. I collect it because I wash paper. But when I collect the paper, when I move the paper blows me arm. I go on the ground, and when I pick it up, it didn't want to come in the arm. But I managed to pick it up, and when I reach home, I tear it up. She asked me to come to store me. I said, yes, I'll come. But I said to him, no, I don't know you.
But after today, we have to be hardcore with these people. Alright? I am not accepting what you say. I don't have a discussion with you. We finish. We have to guard our hearts with all diligence. Be careful. I will tell you what I see as clearly as day, church. If you're not careful and you think for 1 second that somebody Yahweh tells you to turn from, you could turn to, you are in trouble already.
Yes.
Once you see Yahweh sitting on the table, somebody don't entertain him. You can't be more accommodating than God himself. He knows why he said don't deal with these people. And look at them, look at how they talk. Most of them have a suggestive way of speaking in that, do you feel that it's so bad for me to say Jesus, I can go to hell? They start turning it to a soft side. Teach your hand you feel this, you really think that God will make somebody, and you and your mind saying that probably not.
When you said that, you know, talking about, so you said that just now. Talking way back to Genesis. A very popular guy said, when he ever said, no, I shouldn't have that. A very popular guy said, no, did you really think that? I guess, you know the man, I know the man, how do you know the man?
Thank you, teacher. We're closing now. But I'm saying to you, you see that, yes.
Apostle.
Yes.
The first psalm began with, blessed is the man that walks not in the counsel of the ungodly.
Right. Watch who's in your ear. Because once they begin to appeal to that nice side of you, it's because they expect you to say what Yahweh did not say. And to trap yourself. Because once you tell them, well, yeah, it won't be that bad, man. Even when people say Jesus go to hell, you lost. Because you've compromised the truth that says there's one name under heaven whereby men must be saved. Yes?
Apostle, I just want to encourage us. This how important this message is. Because if you read verse 12, Yochanan said, although I have much things to write to you, I would rather come.
Right.
The point is, he got a lot of things to say and he can't say all of them. But he made sure he said this.
Right. Most important
He
said.
made sure he said this because it is so important.
Critical. Critical. And Yochanan was the one who, if you read his writings, would have talked about the anti-Messiah who went out from among us.
They did not stay with us.
They didn't stay because they were never with us in the first place. There's no friendship of yours that's more important than your soul.
Amen.
None.
Amen.
And I maintain it. I lead you in here by Yahweh's Spirit, and I'm an example to you.
Yes.
And those who know me well.
Yes. Yes.
I don't deal with certain people. Bottom line. I ain't going around you. I don't even intimacy. Because they're wicked.
Yes.
So this afternoon, I'm having an upgrade. You're not getting good morning from me. I ain't talking to you. I'm just straight passing the room. If you come to me with foolishness, we don't have a conversation.
That's right.
If you don't come to me, you stand a chance where I say hi. Once you want to come in my space and talk foolishness, we don't have any conversation.
No, can't talk.
Amen? Amen. Bless you. So Facebook, you stand close for joining us as well.